Ooh!
You on the Hank Coffee YouTube channel, man. Yeah.
Hey everyone, Donner just sent me their circle looper pedal. Let's check it out, see if it's any good. All right, the circle looper just arrived from Donner. This is what the box looks like. Special box, circle looper guitar effects pedal. Got a USB cable there. Pedals here in a bag. Looks like we have an owner's manual here. And some stickers. Another sticker. We'll go over this manual later. Let's just go ahead and try to figure some stuff out on the pedal. Looks like we have left and right in, left and right out, so it's a stereo pedal. These are encoders, and it looks like they push, so they function as a button and a knob. We have a record dub tempo tap switch, and it looks like this is stop, play, clear, stop, play. So this is multifunction. The majority of the time it's probably stop and play. Looks like there's a button here called hold for delete and merger control. It looks like this pedal is power adapter only. I don't see a battery compartment unless you have to take the bottom off to put a battery in it. There isn't anything said about a battery. So this is DC 9 volt in 300 milliamp. Looks like it is a negative center pin. These are real common specs for pedal AC adapters. Shouldn't be too hard tracking down an AC adapter. Just know it isn't included with the pedal. I think a Boss will work. I don't have any Boss adapters, but I do have this Snark 9 volt supply, which is a negative center pin, and it should work. This will be the signal chain for this video. We're gonna go from the guitar to a Behringer V-Amp 3. We're gonna go left and right out of the V-Amp into the left and right input of the looper pedal, and the left and right output. This stuff will be direct to the DAW with no processing. And our 9 volt power supply. That's pretty cool. Starts up and says Donner on the display. Looks like we have memory slot 1, which it says empty. Up here are lights that I think are multifunction for these knobs. Push the encoder in and it's like a button that switches through the functions that you can make the knob. So memory, these are all memory slots. So these are independent loops that can be stored in this thing. Looks like you have 40 slots. Next is level, which should be level of the loop playback. You can turn up and down. Next is fade out. And I think this is where you can make the loop fade in and out instead of abruptly stopping. Over here is the rhythm side. So this thing has a built-in drum machine. When I pushed that button, it went to drum machine mode, and select means you can select what kind of drum beat you want. Dude, just as a drum machine alone, this thing is cool. That's volume, so you can turn the drums up and down. Right now they're on 5, so 0 to 10. When you press this button over here on the looper side, it switches back to looper. You can jam along to the drums over here on the drum side. Or you can push this button right here. This button right here, when it's lit up green, it merges the two together so your loop can actually be sunk to the drum beat. I'm just gonna create an improvised loop using this pop beat here. This is lit up green, which means the looper side and the drum machine side are sunk together. Push this encoder because it brings me back to the looper side. We're in memory slot 1. Press this button here for a count in. Dude, this is so awesome, man, because this thing goes around in a loop like Knight Rider. I love the display and how it works. So that's memory slot 1. Let's go to a different memory slot. We're in memory slot 2, which is saying it's empty. Let's go over here to the drums, pushing this encoder. This is the pop drums that we were just on. Let's go up to a different style. There's different versions like pop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think there's 10 patterns for each style. We're over here on the rock. I'm gonna build a cheesy improvised loop off of this rock beat. Anyways, there goes the rock beat. Come back over here to the drums. Dude, this is cool, man. These beats sound pretty good. Uh-oh, here we go. Okay, empty slot again. Let's check the beats out. Check the beats out some more. You can go through these till you find one that's inspiring. I swear none of this is planned. I'm just totally pulling this stuff out of my A. right, here we go. This is a weird metal beat. We got that one. Let's go to another memory slot. Back to the drums. All right, here's a disco beat. All right, let me go through these a little bit faster. It's taking up some time. We need to go back over here, do a new memory slot, unless we wanted to clear that one out. Back over here to drums. Do a clear memory slot. So yeah, man, you get the idea with this thing. Let's check some more drum beats out. Ooh, the hip hop. Okay, you can change the tempo by pushing this encoder button down to BPM, and then there's the tempo. There's also a tap tempo here too, which I'm assuming I can tap. So let's see here. Let's try the tap tempo. See if I can do something over a hip hop beat. These other functions over here, that's the beat select. I wonder if we can change the beat while the loop's going. Let's try that. Yeah, let me do it. So let's see if it stays in sync. Yeah. Yeah, I can change the beat on the loop. All right, let's go back to the hip hop. Here's the drums, the drum volume. All right, all right. So what are some other features here? There's also a level over here on the loop. So that's basically it. You got 3 functions for a push encoder. I'm sure there's probably some hidden features. Like if you didn't want the drum machine and the looper linked together, you just push that and the light goes out. Takes them out of sync with each other. But I like that thing on, man. All right, let's see what else. Man, I could just do this all day long, man. Needs to be faster, right? So. All right, I'm gonna try to do some jazz. I can't play jazz very well. Just play whatever. Let's see if I can play over a Latin beat. Now we have fusion. Oh boy. All right, all the patterns we just did are in these memory slots. And like I said, we have 40. It's telling you right here if the slot is empty or if it has stuff recorded on it. Here are the ones we recorded, and we can go and play these back. Let's blaze through this manual real quick and see if I've missed anything. This looper is 44.1 kilohertz, 24-bit. You have up to 4 minutes of recording time per each track. So that's 160 minutes total of looping time. This is basically saying stuff we already know. The 3 lights on the looper side that can be changed by pushing the encoder, telling you the different modes, volume. We went over that. Here's the layout of the pedal, which we've seen already. You can adjust fade, which we didn't mess with. This is explaining what all the jacks are. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's a undo and redo. So I guess that means you can undo a delete if you delete the pattern out. This is start, telling you how to hook it up. The rhythm section, we've sort of went over all that. Here's the merger control, which links the two sides together. We messed with that. Then if you press and hold the merger control button, it clears the loop out. There's an interface editor software for this thing, where you can plug it into a computer via USB, where you can import audio, export, delete, merge, and reset the looper. There's a jack right here for an external foot switch. With the external switch, you can switch between looper and rhythm modules. Here's a list of the drum types and styles all through here. Let's plug this thing into the computer USB, shall we? Just to see what happens. This is the cable that's provided with the pedal. With this cable, you got to set the pedal pretty close to the computer. Ready? It says USB connect. Nothing going on the computer. It's not showing up as any device. If you just really want to get your loops off of the pedal, you'll have to have that software. Pretty sure. For a looper pedal, I give this thing a 9.5 out of 10 for the Hanky Poo review scale. I really like it. Let's try one more thing. Let's kill the power, plug it back in. And it's still saying we have our recorded loops. Yeah. We went up to 9. So this thing will store 40 of your loops in it. I did choose this pedal, even though Donner sent it to me. They asked me, hey, would you want to make a video on one of our pedals? And I looked through the pedals they had, and I chose this one. Even though I chose it, they did send it to me free of charge, and I don't think I have to return it, so I marked this video paid promotion. I put the links to this pedal down in a pinned comment if you wanted to check it out. Well, thank you so much for checking the video out. This is it for now, and I will see you next time. Consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. Later.